Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to jump into something super cool, a tool that literally lets you break free from your desk and interact with your local coding sessions from pretty much anywhere.
You know the feeling, right? We've all been there. You kick off some huge process, a massive data import, a build that takes forever, or a really gnarly refactoring job, and then you have to leave. You're just gone, completely in the dark, wondering if it's finished, or worse, if it's crashed. It's such a common headache for developers.
Well, guess what? There's a pretty slick solution to bridge that exact gap. We're going to break down the official Telegram plugin for Claude Codes, which is designed to create a direct link between your phone and your active dev environment.
Okay, so what is it? It's called Telegram at Claude-plugins-official. And yeah, that official tag is a big deal. It means this thing is straight from the source, a first-party integration that's fully supported and built to just work, right inside the Claude Code ecosystem. So, you might be wondering, what's the magic behind this? How does it even work? It all comes down to a core feature called channels. And really, you can just think of channels as this dedicated, super direct pipeline. It's the engine that lets outside services like Telegram or even Discord or a webhook push events like your messages straight into a live running Claude Code session. Okay, let's peel back another layer and get a bit more technical. We're going to look at the architecture, but don't worry, it's not as complex as it sounds. It's actually surprisingly simple, but man, is it powerful. We'll trace exactly how your message gets all the way from your phone to the AI. So check this out. Here's the entire journey your message takes, in just 3 steps. First, you type out a message and send it to your personal Telegram bot. Instantly, that message gets picked up by a small local server, an MCP server, that's running right there on your machine. From there, that server acts like a traffic cop, and it forwards your request straight into your active Claude Code session. It's a really clean and direct flow. And that little local server we just mentioned, what's the engine running that thing? It's Bun. If you haven't heard of it, Bun is this blazing fast, all-in-one JavaScript runtime. It's known for its incredible speed and efficiency, and that's what makes this whole local server setup so lightweight and snappy. It is a requirement, but it's there for very good reason.
So your message arrives. What can Claude actually do with it? Well, it gets a toolkit with these 3 key abilities. First, it can reply. And not just with text, it can send you files, big ones too, up to 50 megs. It can also react with certain emojis, to give you a quick thumbs up. And maybe coolest of all, it can edit message, so that working on it message can just magically transform into done right before your eyes. No more chat spam.
Okay, so you see how cool this is, and now you're probably thinking, is this a huge pain to set up? Nope, not at all. Seriously, the best part might be how fast you can get this going. We're talking like 5 minutes tops. Let's do it right now. Step 1, you gotta create your bot. Just open up Telegram and search for @botfather. And yes, that is its actual name. You can't make this stuff up. Send it the /newbot command, and it'll walk you through naming your bot. Once you pick a name, it spits out a long API token. Copy that thing, it's your golden ticket. All right, bot token in hand, pop open Claude Code. You're just gonna run 2 quick commands. First is /plugin install to grab the official Telegram plugin. Easy enough. Then you run /telegram configure and just paste in that API token from Botfather. That's it. It's now securely stored. Okay, last step to get everything connected. You have to relaunch Claude Code, but this time you add a special flag, -channels, to tell it to turn on the plugin. As soon as it's running, go to Telegram and send your new bot a message, any message. It'll reply instantly with a unique pairing code. Grab that code, head back to your terminal, and run /telegram.accessPair with the code. And boom, that completes the secure handshake. You are officially paired up. Now, hold on. Before you run off and start using it, there is one super important pro tip for security. Right now, by default, your bot is open to pairing requests from anyone. So as soon as you're paired, you need to immediately run /telegram access policy allow list. This locks the bot down so it only listens to you. It's a critical step, so don't skip it. All right, setup is done. You're all connected. Now for the really fun part. What can you actually do with this new superpower? This is where things get really, really cool. So let's check out some real-world situations where this thing is an absolute productivity multiplier. Just picture this. You're on your commute, an idea pops into your head, you just shoot a message to your bot and queue up a new task. Just like that.
Or you can finally keep an eye on that long-running job with those real-time status updates we talked about. You could even be out, see a bug, snap a screenshot, and send it over to have Claude start debugging before you're even home. It's all about that seamless handoff between your desk and wherever you happen to be. And listen to this. This quote just says it all. I just sent a screenshot of a bug for debugging, and Claude had a fix ready before I even got back to my desk. I mean, come on. The power to kick off a complex task from anywhere and have a solution waiting for you when you get back, that is an absolute game changer. Okay, now as awesome as this is, we gotta be real, it's not perfect. It's important to know about the limitations before you dive in. And it's not the only game in town either, so let's make sure we have the full picture.
So first up, the big one. The bot has amnesia. It doesn't remember past conversations. It's totally stateless, which means every single time you message it, you have to give it all the context it needs. Also, the emoji reactions are limited to a specific list. It's really built for one-on-one chats by default. And like we said, you've got to have Bun installed. These are just the trade-offs.
And you should also know there's another player in the game, a really popular community-built project. The real difference here is their whole approach, their philosophy. The official plugin we're talking about today is a direct channel into a session that's already running. The community project, on the other hand, is a more standalone bot that's focused on things like keeping sessions alive and managing remote projects. They're both cool, just built for different things.
And that really brings us to the final big picture question. This isn't just about a neat trick or a little convenience. It's about changing the fundamental way we can interact with our work. So if your code and your AI assistant are always just one message away, no matter where you are, how does that change everything? What new ways of working does that open up for you? It's a pretty powerful thing to think about. Thanks for tuning in.